Hi, I'm Jeff Estel. I have this really simple static threshold alert here. All it does is search for any documents that have an HTTP status code greater than 500. If there's any around, great, it triggers. Pretty simple, not much smarts to it. But this one has a new trick. It can call an elastic workflow as its action. So let's take a look at that. So I already have the workflow created here. It's my business impact detector. And we're going to look at the execution that ran from that alert. I'm going to slide this over. So what this does, it has a bunch of steps that happen in an order. And you can program the steps to perform actions. So first, over the previous minute, it looks back and collects the number of error counts. It collects the current successful payments. It calculates the sum of successful payments. And it creates a baseline of the successful payments from the previous hour. It does that using ESQL. Pretty easy to create and powerful, but we're able to do this as a first step. And then we're going to store those metrics temporarily in this values array right here. The next thing we're going to do is call Elastic's Agent Builder to generate a business impact message. Now, normally when there's an incident happening in your business, you have the technical side working to fix the problem, but you generally have to inform the business or at least create a nice business-friendly analysis report, what have you, of what's going on. So we call the Agent Builder, we have a prompt set up, we pass it some information. And in this case, we get back this friendly response. There's a 55% drop in successful payments. Sharp decline combined with the elevated error counts says there's a degradation in our service. We should immediately investigate it. Great. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to email it off. Here, I'm just using a simple console output where we can actually connect to real email servers. We can send Slacks, whatever you want. So the business has been informed. Now let's decide if we need to scale up our microservices. So in this case, we go through and you can see from the little decision tree down here that we do need to scale based on the logic we have programmed in, so that's true. So we're going to call, in this case, the HTTP scaling service I have running. It's just a mock scaling service for this case. And we get back the response that the scaling service has been scaled from 2 to 4, the payment service. We're going to log, the action of what happened, but then we're going to actually use audit logging to log it back to Elasticsearch so you can go back and see what happened. Why was your payment service scaled up? So this is a really quick just kind of teaser of workflows, of how it works and some of the things we can do. If you want to learn how to build this and other things, I'll go through how to build this workflow in a longer video, and you can check that out. We also have a lot more coming up soon. So a lot more to come. Bye.